Howdy folks, and welcome back to the World Tanks Blitz replays with me, the Tank Commander. And today we are going to be taking a very special platoon replay that was done by me a few days ago. And I'm going to be showing you this in possibly one of my favorite Tier 3 Russian vehicles ever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, what is this? That's a BT-2. That's the Russian Tier 2 light tank. Yes, you are correct. But we're not going to be taking a look at the BT-2. We are going to be taking a look at this little collective vehicle. That's right, everybody. Everybody's favorite low-tier Russian dirt machine, the BT-7 RT. Now, you're probably wondering, many of those who are not into tanks, why is this thing called the RT? Well, plain and simple, because its actual designation is the BT-7A. And as you look, as we zoom in here, is because of this right here. That is a 76.2mm regimental cannon. It's basically a howitzer. So that's why at low tier, this thing is on a super fast vehicle that has very little armor. And yes, it does have an incredibly long reload because, well, it is a howitzer. And if you get the chance to slug targets with it, by all means do so. Now, you'll notice I have this thing entirely decked out with high explosive ammunition. Why is that? Well, we'll take a look. Yeah, that's not looking very good. The armor piercing, the UBR 354KA, as you can see, that thing has 31 to 43 millimeters of penetration. That's terrible at this tier. But as we look at the high explosive ammunition, the UOF 354K, this thing has 32 to 34 millimeters of penetration. Now, this may not be so much more effective, because it's really like only 1 millimeter difference. With a derp howitzer, it's really better to use high explosive, because down at these lower tiers, you get a lot better penetration, and when you do penetrate, you do full damage. So, we are going to go ahead, and I'm going to show you this replay. Now, before we go through, I just want to let you know that there are some things that my platoon mate does say over the chat that are more mature. So, again, as I have said in previous replays, if you are under the age of 13, stop this replay right now. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Okay, we're going to go check out this replay, so let's get a move on, shall we? And here we are on the battle on mines. As you can see, there are 3 of our BT-7 RDs on here. And as you can see, I am in my platoon with my buddy, Stubborn Goat 1 over there. Originally, I say, race to the hill. And that's basically what you need to do in a low-tier light tank, because those who control the hill control the map. So he responds with, yeah, so we get going. I initiate my adrenaline rush speed, as you see off to the right. And we basically race in a headlong charge to the hill. And as you're going to see, as we come up, this is why you really got to pay attention when you come up here. Oh, hello, BT-7. Boom! Did you see that? That was... Okay, he's already dead. That was a derp shot to the side. And then a Panzer III decides to start chasing my platoon mate around, and I'm like, time to play a little game of Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosie, and we'll watch that DW2 over there. And he's calling for help, because he's getting targeted, as he says. He calls for help again, and I come here. Bam! We get him. So we stop him, and then... yeah, that happens. And then I'm going down. I figured that Hetzer is probably in that bush there. But as it turns out, I get spotted. It's not the Hetzer in a bush. Ooh, did you see that? A derp shot right through the side. Now, as you probably saw in the chat, my platoon mate told me he always gets targeted. That's kind of true. It happens with me quite a bit. Now, I'm basically stuck here calling for help against this M5 Stuart. And I'll explain why, because... now, I'm not really paying attention to the minimap, because up on the hill, there is a... yep, right there, the LTP. But then, hello, there's the Hetzer. And I figured this thing can penetrate the side of a Hetzer with the high explosive rounds, but then, oh crap, here he comes. Watch. See that? 54 damage. That's through the side of a... okay, he's dead. That was through the side of a Stuart. And then I see the LTP coming, and I figured he's probably going to come after me, because I can see him looking this way. And then watch my platoon mate up there. Watch. And then, whop. He literally leaps off the hill, and the other teammate gets the kill. And then we see the Hetzer's up on the hill, and the A-20 is on the other side. So we engage our speed hacks. Well, I do at this point. I'm like, I want that Hetzer. I'm gonna get him. I'm like, hey, leave the DW2 alone. My teammates are coming up. Now watch this lag shot that actually happens. Did you see that delay on that hit? Wow, what a game. 7-0 victory. And then, not a bad result. We got Mastery Badge 2nd class. Got a total of 14,000 credits. Did about 542 damage. And we take a look at our standings on the team. Yeah, I did pretty much better than my platoon mate, but I did rate him as an effective player. I do want to let you know that the way that the team played, I gotta say it was pretty good. It was a little bit salty by my platoon mate, but what do you expect? Because this is, well, we both are from America, as we both discovered, and, well, in America, as you know, there are freedom of speech, and Wargaming, if you are watching this, I tell you again to remove the provocative communication nonsense from the military honor, because, well, a lot of people in America play this, so you really should consider the fact that we have our freedom of speech amendment here. Not judging those in Belarusia, because I am part Belarusian by heritage. So, but yeah, not a bad battle. But it was so surprising how none of the enemy players could seem to get a kill. But yeah, that was probably one of the most one-sided platoon victories in the BT7 Arty that I have ever played. And I cannot stress enough that you guys continue to support and share in the comments what I should possibly do for my next replay. And I will say this, thank you Stubborn Goat 1 for participating in that. And I cannot stress enough that you guys who don't play this game, please do play this game, especially if you follow those people like Bushka on Blitz and other people. This game is a really fun game, and if you guys haven't tried it yet, I insist that you guys try it, because it is fun, it is interactive, and there are ways to get up to tier 10 without spending any money. I do admit, I've spent money on this game over the, like, 4 or 5 years that I've played it. But you know something? Everybody has their own way. But this is all I have to say, so make sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe, and don't forget the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Tank Commander out. See ya.